They amble around the gutters and back alleys. These are the soy dogs of Thailand. Soy means alley in Thai, and the Thais refer to these homeless mutts as soy dogs. There are more than 30,000 of them in Phuket alone. They're regarded as, at best, a benign urban presence, at worst, a nuisance. She, however, sees them as part of the Thai society. Jill Daly arrived in Phuket some 11 years ago with the intention to teach English to children. But when she saw the plight of these dogs, this 48-year-old British woman decided instead to make it her mission to better the lives of these voiceless and unwanted members of society.
You couldn't go into any market or any street without seeing totally hairless dogs with wet mange, sores, obviously in great distress, in pain and also itching that would drive them to just feel crazy. We just couldn't stand by and see this happen. We had to try and do something about it. Yeah.
Jill started by helping out with the Soy Dog Foundation, a Dutch non-profit organization that takes care of stray dogs. In 2003, it became a full-time job when she took over the foundation, which catches, vaccinates, sterilizes, treats, and feeds the soy dogs on this island. Jill works with these furry ones 7 days a week, and in the last 4 years, she and her team of volunteers were responsible for the neutering of over 17,000 soy dogs. As Jill moves along deftly, it's hard to believe that this animal activist is actually a double amputee.
Come on, Rambo. Good boy. Good boy, Rambo. Good boy. Here, Rambo.
And it was her passion for these homeless mutts that cost Jill her legs and very nearly her life. It was in September 2004, at this very field, that Jill had her brush with death. This field was then flooded, and Jill was carrying a 20-kilogram stray dog which she had tranquilized through the field to be sterilized.
Obviously, if I'd have left her in there, she would have drowned. So there's absolutely no, I had no alternative but to go and get her. After that, I just felt for a few days that like I was getting the flu. And then 4 days after it I actually came into the buffalo field. That evening, my legs, I can't describe the pain. And John took me straight to the hospital, where in the emergency room they put me on a trolley, and we literally just watched my legs change colour from normal flesh colour to a bluey grey colour.
Jill was infected with an unidentified bacteria from the flooded plain. She survived, but had to endure the pain of both her legs being amputated.
I think I probably cried for 5 minutes. And that was it. That was it. Then all I could focus on to get me through this was to concentrate on getting my life back. Just the fight. I knew I was going to have a fight.
Her reaction afterwards was, well, at least the dog, I got the dog and the dog was sterilised, so, you know, it wasn't wasted. Most people probably find that a strange reaction when you've lost your legs, but that's how she is.
I had to start working out, building myself up, focusing myself mentally, because it's a mental battle as well as a physical battle to get yourself walking again. And I just focused on, my goal was to get back to working with the dogs and helping the dogs. Out we come. Good girl. Come on.
The ordeal might have taken away Jill's legs, but it left behind no traces of bitterness. She spent 9 arduous months learning how to walk again using prosthetic legs. 3 years on, and this feisty double amputee is back on her feet, doing what she loves best, catching dogs to be sterilized.
I was determined when I lost my legs, I was going to be able to go back with the dog catchers and work with them. I knew I was going to be limited. I wouldn't be chasing across fields anymore at 90 miles an hour, but I could still be a valuable part of the team, picking up dogs.
Jill's long-term vision, no more soy dogs in Phuket, but she knows she cannot do it alone. She would need to involve the local community, which is why Jill also conducts school tours. Wednesday afternoon at the dog shelter, and students from the neighborhood school are here to learn about the plight of soy dogs.
They can actually see and be made to understand that animals need the same basic things that we do: food, water, shelter, a doctor when they're ill, love. They can realise this, and if we can change the thinking, then we can change the future generation. If we work together, we can solve the problem of Phuket with too many dogs.
It was at this beach, a stone's throw away from their house, that Jill learned how to walk again, one painful step at a time. And the driving force behind her efforts to make a full recovery is to continue helping the soy dogs of Phuket. She gamely tells us that it isn't because she's special, she's simply stubborn.
Every time you see a dog that needs sterilising, or an injured dog, or a sick dog, I have to be there to help them, and that's what keeps me going. I have to help them. I can't just walk by and turn the other cheek. This is what motivates me.